Hello everyone, it's me again, GW the Softcore Brony, after much delay, welcoming you back to Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. One of the things that I have to deal with when it comes to LPing a mod or otherwise a fan-made game is that they're not always, well, complete by the time I start them. There's usually kind of still a in the making and all that. In some, usually a relatively small degree, there'll be little changes here and there, what have you. Usually, even if there's something that's relatively major, I don't have to change my strategies much, but in the more recent case where, not specifically the 8 wraths, but, well, actually, it does actually partly have to do with them, but also, more significantly, 3 final area bosses got some changes to them, such as auto stat buffs, most notably auto safe, which does have a rather significant effect on characters like Scootaloo, for example, who, well, don't have that much access to defense ignoring abilities, so basically, I wanted to do some additional test runs to kind of reevaluate my strategies because they didn't quite work the same way when certain characters aren't able to do as much damage and all that. So, I mean, there's a couple bosses who have some significant defense in the final dungeon that didn't when I did my original test runs. So, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually get to the test runs right away either for various reasons. I actually only was able to start just the other day, so hence all the delay on it. Much longer than I wanted to do. I was hoping to get back to it like last Monday. It's like, nope. But anyway, in the meantime, while I'm still in process, I just need to do like one final little bit of test running. I figured out all the characters I want to use and all that. I just kind of need to figure out the last 2 characters, which of 2 parties I want to put them on. So, in the meantime, I might as well take on super bosses, or at least the 2 of the 3 of this game that are currently available right now anyway. And one of them right here is in, well, Applejack's, well, what basically is her home. And, well, I have Applejack, well, not just because of the aesthetic of it, well, being her place in a sense, but because she's also a real powerhouse as well, now that she's got her level 7 sword tech and all that. And plus, we've got, well, all these other characters, all this other good stuff. Magic Splits, I'm so glad I decided to get those in the end. Those have been much more useful than I originally anticipated them to be, or thought them to be in earlier test runs. So, in any case, yeah, ribbons, and also that white cape there. If you don't have the ribbons, you're going to want white capes for this battle here. I probably could have used Celestia, but I figured for aesthetic reasons, I'm going to bring Rarity along. Plus, I'm going to be using Celestia later anyway. So, oh, also, I have Rarity with Gusty. Not that it's really that important. I mean, I could just use Star Aura, but it's so much more expensive than Gusty. I'm like, whatever. So anyway, we'll get to this guy, the Squizard. I guess. Are you kidding? Rarity's gonna kick your cardboard cutout ass by starting off with Gusty. And let's see, Twilight, go ahead and start Ultima-ing, because that's kind of why you're here. I'm going to have you Ultima as well, but I also want you to haste 2 first. Oh, good timing on that. He'll sometimes start off with Snowball as well, which will cut her HP in half, which is kind of why I wanted the regen. And otherwise, Rarity can just Gym Flash, and we'll keep on just using ultimate attacks, and he should be dead in just a couple rounds here, because he's really not that difficult. He doesn't even have any physical attacks as far as I've seen. And as you just saw, he'll counter most of what you do with Dragonism, which is why I don't have Spike in the party. I kind of wanted to, but it doesn't work out when he's, well, constantly casting Dragon Spell. So, yeah, otherwise this fight is not that difficult at all. He actually mostly, well, yeah, he actually mostly ends up doing that. He does other stuff, like that, but who cares? We barely take any damage from it. He didn't even use Snowball, so I'm not even worried about my HP. I won't even have to heal. He only has, I think, like 65,000 HP or something. He should be dead very quickly, so... Yeah, this guy's actually pretty good for, not level grinding, but I guess you could say magic grinding against, as it were. As you'll see in just a moment, possibly after this hit or the next one. Yeah, he's that weak. Okay, maybe not that fast, but... Are you dead now? I love how fast Applejack's attacks are now. They're great. Oh, you use an elemental attack? I could have had float on the whole time? I didn't know you did that. Huh! What do you know? That's the first time I've ever seen him do that. Well, learn something every day. Bye, Squizard. There was a patch of some sort that changed his death animation or something, but it didn't make it a boss death animation, so I don't know. I put it on here, but anyway, for defeating him, we get 20 magic points, so I don't know if that would be more effective than hunting cactars, because we don't get any money out of it. So, yeah, we can fight him as many times as we want. I don't think there's any other significance to this, so... Yeah, there's that. So, now we come to a much more difficult boss fight. This is the basement of Counterlot. You might remember this is the whole engine room and all that we came to before. I kind of didn't even notice and glossed over the the mirror that's back here. That's now back here, unique to this mod. And I have a very special party. For this one, I actually have Sweetie Belle with the Curve Knight because it gives her a little extra evasion boost. I mean, even like the, the Pegasus brand, evasion boost thingy, whatever that status is called. But, yeah, every pony, go with ribbons. If you're not equipped with ribbons, well, you're going to want to be equipped with ribbons. Yeah, there's no getting around it. You need at least 3. And then Trixie I have with the Zephyr Cape specifically to protect against sleep because that's something that's going to come up right away. She's going to actually be using Emulate this time around. She's probably not going to end up using Lore at all. It's kind of there just because. And also of note, Celestia has Moon Dancer, not Masquerade, in part because physical attacks in this battle, well, there's at least one anyway, more on that in a moment, that does a ton of damage, like 1,300 worth against Masquerade, because she has separate defense from your characters. I think it's like 200 or something, but yeah, she gets killed in one shot by that one particular physical attack, and so I kind of need the evasion, or, well, yeah, the evasion of Image and all that, plus all these characters have Image, and in addition to that, Sweetie Belle has Sparkler, Twilight has Sun Shimmer, and Trixie has Spike. Not because I actually intend to use... Actually, Sun Shimmer could be useful in this fight, but not because I intend to actually use them, but for other reasons that, well, those of you who've already fought this battle probably know why. But, yeah, fortunately, Moon Dancer also already comes with a 30% MP boost. And yeah, I just showed off my equipment there. Also, yeah, big emphasis on the magic protection, although I do have some other equipment as well, as you can see. Except for Twilight, she kind of needed the extra magic defense. Sweetie Belle kind of does too, but she actually has the Crusader bit, which protects her from the 3 elements that are actually thrown around in this battle, fire, ice, and lightning. So, I could have used Cadence, but I preferred Sweetie Belle for... well, other reasons. Against these guys, good. Thank you for going first. Trixie, I need you to immediately emulate. I was going to start saying their names or something, but I'm kind of, yeah, haste 2, and now Twilight, go ahead and start casting Ultima, which does suffer from split damage, unfortunately, against the Dazzlings. Adagio Dazzle, Aria Blaze, and Sonata Dusk in their, well, Siren forms. Go Trixie! Alright! That's why she has the hero ring rather than, something else. Celestia and Sweetie Belle are in support roles for this battle. I want them to kind of just sit there and, well, do stuff whenever need be. Trixie, hold on for a moment. I'm going to have you start mimicking Ultima eventually. Let's see, what do I want you to do? I want you to start casting Life 3. Get it on, yeah, yourself first. Because they'll do stuff like Evil Noise and Disaster, which can set, what is it? Countdown. That's actually my biggest concern is Countdown, and Adagio's physical attack, which is the big one that does like 1,300 points of damage against Masquerade, or 1,700 against our low defense characters here. Yeah, these guys do. Adagio mostly attacks, Sonata mostly does like status buffs, and then Aria will do a lot of status effects. Get that on Twilight, please. And you summon. Yeah, they will counterattack with their physical attacks frequently, which is why I want the... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that mute noise. That one's not too bad. That one does like a little only... We can actually survive that even with our low defense. It's Adagio's physical attack that really sucks. But yeah, I want to get the Life 3 mostly for the possibility of Countdown, but also in case Adagio decides to attack with her physical attack after counterattacking with it, which she has done before. So I do want to get... Yeah, you, Life 3 on her, and actually, Sweetie Belle. Yeah, I need you to start healing right away. Eventually, Aria might... I think it's Aria that does it. Might cast... oh, what is it? Well, that one that ability that causes HP leak on the whole party that we can't do anything about. Yeah, that. Yeah, do that again because they're going to counterattack twice with their attacks there. And... Okay, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and heal. I need Sweetie Belle and Celestia to get back up on their HP. Oh yeah, they can use Delta Hit, but I don't really care. And since... Well, actually... yeah, why don't you use Spike? Since it's a little bit less expensive than Ultima. That way I can preserve your MP for... Oh yeah, they can do Life 3. It's only the second time I've ever seen her do that. Versus... Well, so much for Spike. I wonder if that means that it's not going to... That I've lost use of it now. Huh. I do. Yeah, Celestia and Sweetie Belle, for the most part, should not lose their image. It's Twilight and Trixie I have to worry about there. Disaster. Please don't set... Well, you have protection from it at least. Oh, no, got it. Well, that's why she has the... Alright, I'm gonna have to do this, and then, rather than use Osmos, which doesn't do much under our current stat, it's only like 8, it can only draw about 80. So, yeah, summon... Oh, by the way, that reminds me, Trixie, if you're using... Yeah, for Trixie, if you, as far as the amulets go, you would prefer to use Dark Behemoth over, like, the other one. What is it, Magic Urn? Because Magic Urn is immune to image. You can't affect it with that, so... Okay. Kill yourself with the cider mug, not cup. And how about you heal the party just in case? What did that even do? Unfortunately, you cannot sketch in this battle, so that's the thing. See, your AP's not doing too good there, but I need to get Life 3 on you right away, just in case they cast that Disaster again. I swear, it's like Celestia's immune to it or something, because she's never, ever been affected by that Overclock that'll cast haste on all of them. I can't really do much about that. I'm not going to do much about that. I could start using Dispel or something, but I don't know. Okay, I need to get this going again. Yeah. At least Trixie's immune. Oh, you can be affected by that. Well, here. Life 3. You deserve it. It's the first time she's ever been affected by that. She always ends up, like, not getting hit by that somehow. I don't know why disaster sets float, but anyway, you need to get your MP back. Come on, Trixie, you can get in there before. Unfortunately, the countdown goes even while there's attacks like this going, doesn't it? Yeah. And I don't get a summon right now. Not bad. Oh, or do I? No, I'm good. They only one of them counterattack. I will have to soon, though. Oh, yeah, they can do that, so that's why we don't want to use any physical attacks. Ultima and Trixie Mimic. And yeah, you just sit there for now. Barrier, I think that's magic defense, but I don't care because all of our attacks eat through that. Does any pony need... Get that on Twilight, would you? Celestia, just wait. Oh wow, they didn't counterattack right away. Yeah, you're gonna summon after the fact, after you get revived. And yeah, how about you get a little entwined? Well, I need to get haste on the party again. So yeah, how about you do that? And summon right away, you, and actually Twilight needs a little rebuff on that, so... Yeah, not a whole lot I can do about all those status buffs. I hope that the Adagio can't do anything with that life 3 there. Like she can't revive the other 2 immediately afterwards or something. That would really suck. Let's see. Yeah, get another life 3 on you. And continue with the battle again. So, yeah, as long as we can keep up with the image, we're fairly good. I mean, I can do single target image as well, but... Yeah, it's Disaster and Adagio's physical attack that I'm really concerned about. Dang it! Does she have... I don't know if she has life 3 again, so I'll cast it just in case. Yeah, they still got plenty of HP left. All 3 of them, I think, had like 65,000 or some such. So this battle is much harder than the old Squizard there. But otherwise, they basically only use Fire, Ice, and Lightning there, so it's not too bad. What can you do beforehand? How about you just get a Cider Cup on Twilight? Because I don't know, what is your magic sitting at right now? You're looking pretty good. Oh, or not. Don't do that. Oh, you do have it. Good. Oh, and Celestia casting out again? I think she is. Nice! And heal yourself, just in case they cast something nasty. Actually, yeah, heal the whole party just in case someone casts something nasty or someone dies unexpectedly. Ha! Summon, please! I don't need Sweetie Belle getting clocked by Adagio. Or the other 2 at this point, for that matter, because they can still do, like, I think about 600 points of damage to us, like 300 to Masquerade, so... Yeah, Celestia just can't keep up with Masquerade, at least not at these levels. Go ahead and keep Ultima-ing. And you Mimic, and now I definitely need a Cider Mug on Twi, so... Good thing I have a bunch of those. I'll just steal more of those with Flash Sentry there. Yeah, I was gonna bring Cadence along, just because she's a little faster and has more HP and MP, but she has to rely on the Crystal Heart for her defenses, unless you really want to go all out with well, what Twilight's equipped with. So, do I want to preemptively summon? Sure, let's preemptively summon, just because they're probably going to hit Twilight or Trixie anyway. Oh! Adagio, but you have life 3. How much is that going to heal you anyway? Don't. Oh, you're dead. Are you dead too? Trixie! Kill! Oh, that wasn't even half as bad as I was expecting, as it was in, like, in pretty much all my test runs. That went much more smoothly than normal. Whew! And for that, we get a ton of experience points. 100, or not 100, 15,000. And yeah, we gain, I think you gain like 2 to 3 levels for every pony there. So yeah, Trixie, that's why we had all those particular espers equipped. I don't mind Celestia getting a little bit more MP at this point. That actually would be very useful. And Trixie's actually at a point where I don't care about her magic stat either. Her and Twad both, which is why they're equipped with what they have. Sweetie Belle, hopefully you gained like 3 levels out of that. You could really use it. Yeah, Celestia, we can fight them again if you really want to. So they're actually really good. You only gained 1 level out of that? Really? Everybody else gained 2! How did you only gain 1? Are you like... Dang! Sweetie Belle, I specifically brought you along in part, well, not just because you're useful, but because I wanted you to get at least to level 34. Dang it! Oh well, anyway, yeah, I think Celestia gained like 2 levels there, didn't she? So yeah, she got some good MP. Twilight got great MP, which she really needs now that she has Ultima. And Trixie gained some HP, which she, well, needs now that she doesn't really need the magic power. There's, especially with the mimicking Twilight and all that, and among other reasons. So, well, anyway, that's those two. You can keep on fighting the Sirens again and again if you want, although for the purposes of Esper growth, if you particularly care about that like I do, then you're probably not going to, well, you're only going to do it with particular parties or with equip this particular stuff and what have you. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and hopefully without too much more delay, it's definitely not going to be tomorrow, I'll be able to get my next video out, which will finally go over my final parties, as well as a few final preparations for the final dungeon, next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. Arrivederci.